How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson L Properties. Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. Alrighty, let's get to it. So, this is a very interesting story, family. We most definitely live in a world where it's basically called a got nap for that generation. I love that term. In 2026, and with that being said, we now live in a world where cohabitation is more on the rise, to no one's real surprise. And what I mean by that is basically there's a growing population of people that are couples that are not getting married, or people that are just cohabitating as friends, family members, etc. and so forth, family living, friends and family purchasing homes together, which can open up doors to lots upon lots of legal disputes if a partnership or cohabitation dissolves in the future after purchasing the property together with commingled funds, or somebody passes away. These are things to take into consideration. It's like when you're purchasing a property. So and even if somebody is married, there should be look, whenever there's legal documentation in place, and I'm tired of this myth, I'm going to say this. I don't see anything wrong with prenuptial agreements. I don't see anything wrong with having documentation. You live in a capitalist society. Any and everything, somebody's capitalizing on something. So love it or hate it, it is what it is. We live in the United States of America. So let's just cut the nonsense. So there's new application to help resolve issues like this when and if they occur. All right, so that name of the company is called PairGap, which is a real estate co-buying platform designed for people purchasing property together. Has launched its real estate prenup builder, a structured co-ownership agreement tool that gives co-buyers a legal framework to define ownership expectations before purchasing together. The tool addresses a growing challenge in the housing market, and there are many challenges in the housing market, bear in mind, but especially in 2026. But more than 1 in 4 first-time buyers now enters the market with a co-buyer, according to the National Association of Realtors. But shared home ownership often begins without formal agreements defining ownership terms, expenses, responsibilities, or exit plans, leaving buyers vulnerable to costly disputes if circumstances change. I love this, I truly do, because any legal platform out here that makes it easier, much more feasible for people, specifically regular everyday working people to purchase real estate is something that I can most definitely get behind. And when I say feasible, it makes it easier for people that are quote unquote not legally married, or even if they are legally married, to be able to purchase real estate, putting funds together, because it's so expensive to buy real estate nowadays, in order for people to have a home to live in, or possibly have a potential asset, depending on how you look at it, meaning that, hey, they could take out an equity line of credit and buy more real estate with that money. They could hold on to the asset till it gains in value and sell it later. So many things. They could move people in, have roommates and whatnot, so that they can pay down the mortgage, and that they can save money by them not having to worry about paying the mortgage because the roommates are doing it, and therefore they can do what? They can put that money in the savings account, in some sort of brokerage account, whether it's stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, gold, whatever the case may be, or they can maybe open up a business. There's no end to what people can do in these specific situations if it is done correctly. And with a legal platform like this, with PairGap, I think it's a beautiful thing. So that's just my personal opinion, and I leave it at that. But I digress. Like I said, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. All right, so with that being said, more than 1 in 4 first-time buyers now enters the market with co-buyer, according to the National Association of Realtors. But shared home ownership often begins without formal agreements defining ownership terms, expenses, responsibilities, or exit plans, leaving buyers vulnerable to costly disputes if circumstances change. And in life, circumstances always change. I leave it at that. But I already said that part. The article also stated that the real estate prenup builder, that's what it's actually called, the real estate prenup builder, which is created by the company PairGap, it walks co-buyers through critical areas of shared ownership, including ownership percentages, down payment allocations, ongoing expense responsibilities, guest provisions, exit procedures, and dispute resolutions. The result is a customized co-ownership agreement designed to help align expectations and reduce the risk of future disputes. The future features in this app includes attorney reviews, notaries, and predictive guidance. And in the future, if I decide to purchase a property with somebody, I will utilize an app like this and be happy about it and grateful for the creation of it. Anyways, an article stated that a mortgage is one of the most significant financial partnerships many people will ever enter. Nikki Merkerson stated this, and she is a founder and CEO of PairGap, the company that obviously has created the app. For years, co-buyers have had to figure out the legal side on their own with no roadmap and little structure. This is true. And with today's technology, I'm glad it can provide this kind of structure for people so that they can be successful in the future endeavors when it comes to purchasing real estate. The Real Estate Prenup Builder changes that. It gives everyday buyers access to the kind of thoughtful planning framework sophisticated real estate investors have long used. The article ended on this note, stating that the app is now available on iOS and Android. Features include co-buying power calculators to help buyers model their combined purchasing power and partner personality assessment designed to help co-buyers better understand financial alignment before committing to purchase real estate. So I think this is a beautiful thing, and I wish this company, PairGap, nothing but success in the future endeavors, because this is something that has been needed for a long time. Thank you for the technology and companies like this for allowing things like this to take place. All right. Don't forget Patterson Properties, the wholesale real estate in the DMV area. So check us out, Eastern Pennsylvania, all that good stuff. The website will be in the description. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, don't forget to check out Webull, Stash, Crypto, Coinbase, Crypto.com, all that good stuff. And with those, you'll be able to make some money moves. I'll make some money moves, so hopefully we don't live broke like a fool. On that note, family, do the great thiefy things, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2026. It's time for you to own something. Take care.